Greetings, folks. I'm Ben T. Looney. And no, that title isn't fooling you. I'm totally serious. I have seen the error of my ways, and it was wrong for me to judge the Looney Tunes Show for being nothing like the original Looney Tunes. You see, changes have to be made to timeless cartoon characters. We can't just show the original cartoons because they don't feel like they were made at the time they were made. That's bad. We need to change everything. Change! When I hated the Looney Tunes Show, I was wrong to say bad things about the format. You see, they had to turn the Looney Tunes into a sitcom because kids love sitcoms, and the entertainment media is being made around kids these days, so you have to get with the times. Nobody should dare make cartoons that cater to cartoon fans, because everybody knows that adults don't watch cartoons unless they're unfunny sitcoms like Family Guy and Brickleberry. I should cut my tongue out for me saying this show lacks slapstick. You see, the original Looney Tunes wasn't all about slapstick. Just 97% of it. Dialogue was only used to build up to the slapstick. However, slapstick is bad. Only morons find slapstick funny. Sure, you could say that slapstick can be more complex if you put effort into the timing, execution, build-up, and aftermath, but shut up! Slapstick sucks. If you think it's funny, you're stupid. And do I even need to mention the cartoons that feature ethnic stereotypes? How dare those cartoons show the time period they were made in? We know better in this day and age not to have such tasteless, offensive stereotypes. And I shouldn't be mad at the character changes. After all, they only changed the minor characters that nobody gives a crap about. And I do mean nobody. The changes that were done to the main characters are only just a few minor tweaks. And they were needed. You see, Bugs has to be a whining loser that gets himself into the problems he runs into. They can't always make Bugs Bunny win like in the original shorts because he is trying to represent the guy who we all want to be and is somebody for the crowd to root for because Bugs does things that we want to do, but can't. And Daffy had to be changed into a brain-dead psycho because he wouldn't have worked as the fall guy like he does in the originals. Daffy in the originals was smart, but the flaws in his plans were spotted by Bugs and gave Bugs the opportunity to strike back. Screw that character. He has to be a moron because morons are funny. And then there's Lola Bunny. She has a personality now. The stereotypical personality of a dumb blonde whose jokes come off more as awkward than funny, but shut up, change is good. Now that I've realized how wonderful this show is, I now have a burning hatred for anyone who hates this show. That's right, if you hate this show, that automatically means you love the rapings done to the Looney Tunes like Space Jam, Baby Looney Tunes, and Lunatics Unleashed. That's right, you people suck. There's no such thing as the people who don't like any of the recent Looney Tunes incarnations and feel that the originals are enough. There's no such thing as the people who wish Warner Bros. Wouldn't do to the Looney Tunes like they're doing to Scooby-Doo and Tom and Jerry. No such thing. Nope. Screw people for not liking the Looney Tunes show. Also, if you hate the Looney Tunes show, it just means you hate change in general. That's right, you have no right to complain about changes done to your precious Looney Tunes characters. Us lovers of change have never complained about any unneeded changes made to things we like. Come on, folks. Warner Brothers had to make the Looney Tunes a sitcom. If they were going to reboot it, they couldn't just make new 7-minute cartoons that put them together in one episode. That's stupid. I mean, Disney proved they couldn't pull that off with their characters. That show was funny and captured the spirits of the characters, and it failed! Yes, you haters of the Looney Tunes show have some nerve to complain about changes made to Looney Tunes. Some of you are bronies, and you're just fine with the changes Lauren Faust made to the MLP franchise. What was wrong with the original? The original had negative female stereotypes, bland plot lines, and characters with no personalities. Shame on Lauren Faust for changing the franchise by making it have lovable characters, interesting plot lines, A+ humor, and smooth animation. Shame on her! Although you're probably asking yourself, if they changed the Looney Tunes now, why didn't they change them in the past? Because... just because. You see, the reason the Looney Tunes weren't changed into hippies, funky disco goers, bubblegum pop singers, grungy punks, and goths is because, well, it wasn't just until now they had to change them. Why? It's change! Don't question change, you change haters! Heck, why stop with the Looney Tunes? More timeless cartoons can be changed for the better. For example, let's reboot the Flintstones to be modern-day blue-collar workers. Then, let's reboot Woody Woodpecker and make him a teen pop star sex symbol. Then, let's reboot Popeye and make him a little kid who doesn't beat anybody up because fighting is bad. We can't let our children be exposed to violence in cartoons, only violence in real life. And don't think classic cartoons are going to be the only ones accustomed to change. Yes, I can see it now. In several years, they'll reboot Adventure Time and make it a teen sitcom with Finn as a loser high school student and Jake as his best human friend. Then, they'll reboot Regular Show, where Mordecai and Rigby are responsible businessmen who actually do their jobs and don't goof off. Finally, they'll reboot Avatar: The Last Airbender and make it more faithful to the M. Night Shyamalan movie. Don't you dare think about complaining. Cartoon characters never live on. They have to change. They just have to. So, yes, I love the Looney Tunes Show now. I love change. To prove it, allow me to show you the dance of my people.
Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. Don't wanna be a richer man. Changes. Turn and face the strain. Changes. It's gonna have to be a different man. Time may change me, but I can't trace time.
Well, that about does it for now. I love you, Looney Tunes Show. I love how you're nothing like the cartoons I grew up with and appreciate. I love how your characters are nothing more than just recycled ABC sitcom characters. I love how you don't have any background orchestration. I love how your jokes come off as more awkward than funny. And finally, I love how you try to pretend you're something you're not. Well, that's all I have to say. I'm Ben T. Looney, and I'm signing out. I'm going to go burn all my Looney Tunes Golden Collection DVDs and replace them with DVDs of the Looney Tunes Show.
Rape me, my friend. Rape me.